Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This is a composition of two functions. G of r is 2 pi r squared. F of t is 6 plus t. So we're going to do g of f of t. So I'm going to start with the g function as the outer function. And then in place of the variable here, we're going to put in the f of t function, so t plus 6. Okay. Now, to evaluate that, we are going to, since it's a binomial squared, multiply it by itself. So instead of writing it squared, I'm going to write it times itself. So I'm going to copy paste. There we go. And then we are going to continue by using the distributive property to multiply the t times t. So that gives us t squared. Then t times 6 gives us plus 6t. That finishes the first t. So this first t got multiplied by both parts of the second parentheses. T times t is t squared. T times 6 is 6t. That t is finished. But now I move on to the 6. Finish the t, I'm on to the 6. 6 times t is 6t. And then 6 times 6 is 36. So now that finishes distributing the two binomials. We take each part of the first, multiply by each part of the second. Okay. Then on to the next line. I'm just moving my 2 pi down. I haven't done anything with that yet. I'm going to combine like terms. So we have, I'm just going to copy this to save some typing. And the middle two terms combined, where I have 6t plus 6t, that's going to combine down to 12t. Now, the final step is going to be distributing the 2 pi to all three of these terms. So we will have, I'm going to copy that just to make it easier, 2 pi t squared. 2 pi times t squared is 2 pi t squared. And then plus, okay, so 2 pi times 12t will be 24 pi t. And then 2 pi times 36 will be 72 pi, if that makes sense, because 2 times 36 is 72. Pi is just being treated like it's a variable. It is a number, but we're not going to evaluate the number. We're going to just keep it along with each of the pieces. And so this would be our final answer for the composition, g of f of t.